Okay. I will go and do something I should have done before, I think. Let me take a look. I worked a bit more on the station, and I don't know if I showed that to you already. I will just do a quick tour here. I started to build this hangar. I underestimated how big this or overestimated how big this asteroid is, and so I made this small dock here for a ship, where I can put stuff into my storage system and all that stuff. This is a door I can get into the rooms down here. I have gravity here, so I should be able to turn off my jetpack. Yeah, I have a cockpit here just to load my energy and maybe to have it like an workstation for an operator or something like that. A bit of a storage container down here and a connection to the rest of the storage system. I can just grab all the materials from here. I have this shaft here that leads to the first room I made up there. Kind of there. I can't really point at that. There is, you can see the bottom side of my assembler and refinery and all that stuff. And here I made another refinery to get a bit more of the to get my stuff processed a bit faster. And the next thing I will add is assemblers. As you can see, I hollowed out this room, and I know a nice trick for that now, but I will not tell you until now. You will see later. And back here, here's a good way to get a bit more uranium. I will have to close up this hole here, maybe make another room here with glass or so. I don't know now. And here's a little platform with some guns that I can that I have here to protect the backside of the station from asteroids, meteorites. But if I showed that to you, I will keep that small here, and so go back to work on the ship. So we will fly through our new through. By the way, here I didn't close that, so you can see how I did that. I kind of made a block line to down there and then dug out the area. Okay, this hole I will close with maybe some there are passage blocks. I might use them to have something like a lift or so. Okay, I need some steel. This much. Get 400. That should be enough. I would also like to have some construction components and some interior plating. So this. Now I think I should have all the stuff I need to prepare the ship. Okay, we'll start with a landing gear. So get a new small ship going. Okay. I don't know now if I I should be able to finish that if I motors and large steel tube. Yeah. I should finish that now, but because if I start to build kind of on top of the thing, it starts to be an annoyance to get under the ship, kind of. So, okay, I started out with a structure around all the other things. So I will go with I need this spotlight. I don't need now. I need the cockpit. I need the big reactor. Thrusters will come later. First, we want to build kind of the exterior exterior of the ship. All the bigger blocks are 9 blocks, or not 9 blocks, 3 by 3 blocks. So we need a height of 3, and we need this spacing here. So only to make it a bit more beautiful, we will go with this structure so that it looks a bit nicer. I only want to make how's it called? I think let me let me take a look. There's one thing. Oh no, girder. Girder is the wrong word for that. A frame. Frame. I searched for the name frame. I kind of made a frame and put the storage containers and the storage container and the reactor block in there, so they are a bit protected, because the storage, let's say the storage containers are a bit easy to break. Easy to break is a good word for that. I need to count a bit. 1, 2, 3. I want to have 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 9, and then the end of this. 3, 1, and 3. Oh. Give me a sec. We'll be back in a second. So, my break took a bit longer. Germany just won the Football World Cup, and the noise outside of my window was car horns and some fireworks. So I stopped my recording and watched a bit of TV to see how the guys won the match and all that stuff. I'm not so into football that I really wanted to watch the whole match, and so I decided to record a bit. We are still building our ship here, and while I was watching the rest of the game and stuff that happened afterwards, I died here because I didn't end the game. I just my energy ran out somewhere, but that is okay. So I'm not really interested into football. Doesn't matter. But to celebrate that, I grabbed Chilean wine, and I'm celebrating a bit by recording a bit more. This recording will be a weird one anyways, so just bear with me here, and we will go on and build this ship. So yeah, we have to make this frame. I will color it afterwards, I think. The only bad thing is that, yeah, I can't build out of a ship, so I have to carry around the stuff with me here. And that's another thing that would be really, really cool if you could build, don't know, from a ship or a cockpit or a special thing, don't know. Maybe I will weld some of the stuff by hand, because I have to see how fast the welder is now. Let's see. Wow, that is fast. So I think I will go with some hand welding here. Okay, again, this will be the frame, and into this frame we integrate all the thrusters and the cargo containers and what there is. One thing I just noticed is that I really have to see how I space out the videos. Will I make the break somewhere in the middle of a video? Maybe I will make it somewhere in the middle of a video, so you will see my apologies here. This ship again has bigger thrusters on the back. I decided to go, and that's still one thing I have to see, how much thrust these thrusters really put out. I don't know if there is an info tab for that, because that would really interest me. If I could just add, I added 6 backwards thrusters to get away from the connector, and I have to see how much these big thrusters put out. I will go with the small thrusters anyways. I made some extensions to the sides here where the thrusters are, so the thrusters don't destroy anything. Okay, yeah, right now on TV there is celebration everywhere, and a lot of interviews with the whole players and all that stuff, and I'm one of these big tournament football viewers. I normally football doesn't really interest me, but I watched some of the games on TV, and it's the comparison might be not a good one, but it's a bit like a car crash. You come across it and then you can't just look away, and I don't know. I'm not a big fan of these big sport things. I don't know. What sport do I like? Can't really tell. No sport that I know of now. There are no jousting matches anymore, or gladiatorial fights or something. Maybe I would like this. I watch boxing sometimes. I like to see a good boxing, a good fight in boxing, and but not really football, or so it's not really totally interesting for me. But I think this World Cup, every German was made into a football fan, and everybody knows so much about football right now. And I don't know. I know jack shit about football. I know some of the names, but it's hard. It's a weird thing to talk about that. Oh man,